folks, what's up? This is Michael in the wee hours of the dead of night on the Graveyard Shift with your daily trivia question. Yet, once again, welcome to what's going to be a gorgeous weekend from what I understand. And there's a lot going on around town. So by all means, get up, get out, and go enjoy yourselves this weekend. Definitely. So the answer to the previous trivia question was, of course, Jimi Hendrix setting his guitar on fire. This became one of his trademark kind of things. One of the many things that he went down in history for. Now, Jimi Hendrix and his band The Experience were hanging out backstage before a show in London's Astoria, which was part of the trivia question, on March 31st of 1967, when a journalist was kind of joking around and suggested that it would be cool if the guitarist played the song Fire and then actually played with fire on stage, so forth, according to urban legend, okay? Now, a roadie was sent out immediately to buy some lighter fluid to make this happen, and the rest is what I like to call history. So this was the first time Jimi Hendrix would set his guitar on fire. Due to the amount of lighter fluid on the instrument, the flames soared to a height of 4 feet. Maybe he used a little too much. And he actually got his hands burned, and the road crew got injured as well. Hendrix had to be treated for his injuries at the hospital, even though he was able to finish the show. So, skip a few months later to the Monterey Music Pop Festival, where Hendrix would set his guitar on fire a second time. This proved to be just a little more orchestrated, okay? The Monterey Festival performance, where Hendrix, at the end of the show, would set his guitar on fire, remains one of the most iconic moments in Jimi Hendrix's career, and really in rock history. It was just a great historic moment in music, quite frankly. This, remember, followed Pete Townsend from The Who smashing his guitar, smashed it to bits. So Hendrix, and those two always had kind of a little competition going on. So Hendrix had to come out, of course, and up the ante, if you will, and he set his guitar on fire, which went down in history. Now check this out. These are some geek factoids about some of the Stratocasters, which was Jimi Hendrix's signature guitar, that were eventually found that went on sale. The guitar from the March 31st, the focus of the trivia question, that was burned, had sold at auction for $450,000. The Monterey Pop Festival guitar, which was also set on fire, sold for $300,000 at auction. And finally, the Woodstock guitar, where he played the national anthem, which is another iconic moment in rock history, sold for $2 million. And of course, when you break it down and kind of bottom line things, with somebody as iconic as Jimi Hendrix, who came from nothing, couldn't buy himself a contract in the United States, had to go to Europe to make a name for himself, becomes this huge kind of entity for guitar playing and rock music. It's really not surprising that these Stratocasters sold for so much money. Another little geek factoid: a Jimi Hendrix Live at Monterey bobblehead was available for purchase at one point, and there was 1,967 of them sold to celebrate that iconic year in music in which both of these incidents happened. So light my fire, baby. All right, folks, let's get this weekend started with a brand new trivia question for April 2nd. On this day, in 1992, a jury in New York sends a message to organized crime when it finds this notorious mobster guilty on 13 counts that included murder and racketeering. He was nicknamed the Teflon Don for his ability to elude conviction. Have a good weekend, folks. Get out and go do something. Have some fun. You deserve it. Peace out.